Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to my top 10 series. In today's video, I'm showing you guys my top 10 interior and decor items within my home. I thought it would be quite hard to choose my top 10, but actually I started making a list. I had about 15, so I had to whittle it down to 10. There's no like number one. I love each item equally. This video is also a collaboration with my lovely friend Lisa. Now Lisa's channel was actually one of the first ever parenting channels I watched. I think it was when she was pregnant with Renzo, and I must have been pregnant with Jessie at the time. I can't remember exactly, but she was one of the first mummy vloggers, if that's what you want to call her, that I ever watched. And I started watching her channel, I started following her on Instagram, and then I started my channel. And Lisa has always just been such a lovely person, really kind, really supportive, and just a really nice, genuine person. So I'm really happy to be collaborating with her. She also has the most beautiful, dreamy home with some gorgeous home decor. She does room tours. Yeah, her home is stunning. Her garden is gorgeous. Me and Jordan always look at pictures of her garden and we're like, wow, that is just so lovely. She's also a mum. She's a mum of 3 boys. So after you've watched this video, head over to her channel, make sure you subscribe. You will love her videos. Leave her a comment and let her know you've come from my channel. So let's get into my top 10 interior items that I have bought for my home over the years. So I have to start off with my sofa. So this sofa is from Next. They still have a design very similar, so everything mentioned I will leave it linked below. But we actually got this sofa second hand off eBay. We got it when we were still living in our old house, and I saw this come up on eBay. My stepmom had been buying loads of stuff on eBay for her home, and when I went round it just gave me the idea to actually look on eBay. At the time we were trying to do everything on a budget, so this sofa came up, as I said, when we were still living in our old house, and I really wanted it. It wasn't too far away from us. I think Jordan had to drive about an hour to pick it up. Luckily he has a van, so we could put it in the van. And yeah, it was in a bit of a state when we got it, but the good thing about the sofa is you can wash it. So it was £200. If you're going to buy it brand new, it is around £1,500 to maybe £2,000, and I love it that much. I would have happily paid that money for it, but the fact we got it for £200, I was so impressed. So it went in the lockup, and when it come back to the house, we washed all of the cushions and it came up like brand new. So I love my sofa so much. Sometimes Jordan is like, do you think we should get a new sofa maybe one day? But I'm not ready to get rid of my sofa yet. I absolutely love it, and it's like my prize bargain possession in my home. I'm then going to move on to my Dicenio prints. Now I am a Dicenio brand ambassador, but this video is not part of my partnership with Dicenio. Their prints are stunning, and I have them in most rooms in our home. So these are the ones obviously in my living room. I love the way they kind of incorporated all of the colours of this room into one. So we have the emerald green, then we have the metallics, and then we have the pinks. I love the mix of all of those colours within this room, and I feel like those prints have brought them together really, really well. I have Dicenio prints all over my house. I just absolutely love them, and I couldn't be prouder to be a brand ambassador for Dicenio. I do have discount codes with them, and I do share them often. My next discount code will be coming in a few months' time. I've got to talk about my pink Pouf, puffy, however you want to say it. This is gorgeous. I actually got this for the hallway, but I loved it so much and thought it would look perfect within this room. The tone of pink is just perfect, and it matches these cushions really well. And do you know what? I think these cushions are from HomeSense. I can't really remember where I got them from, but that's really lame, isn't it? But it was when I was pregnant with the twins towards the end, and everything was a bit of a blur. So I think they're HomeSense, but they match perfectly. So not only is this beautiful to look at, it's also really handy. So it opens and has loads of storage inside. So handy. I could do with one of these actually for the playroom as well, so I might purchase one for the playroom. It's from made.com. It is has a few like stains on the top, but it does clean up really, really well. So if you are thinking of getting something velvety and you're worried about stains, velvet furniture, in my opinion, cleans up so well because the stains don't like go into the fabric, they just go on the surface. So love this puffy so much, and it looks perfect in this room. So talking of puffets, again, the whole puffy word, puffet, footrest, I couldn't leave out this grey one. This is from HomeSense. Along with all of the other shops I'm going to show you and items where my things are from today, HomeSense has to be up there with one of my favourite places to go for pieces for your home. From home accessories, from cushions, to throws, to lights, to furniture. They do such gorgeous, unique pieces. But that is, again, half the problem, that the pieces are so unique. I got this and you probably won't see it again in HomeSense. So I will find somewhere which does something similar and I will link it below. But this is just such a beautiful piece and it matches my sofa perfectly. We have it on here, so it's kind of like an extension to the sofa. We usually have lots of people around, obviously not at the moment, like for events like birthdays, Christmases. Mostly people will usually come to our house. The boys always have friends around as well, which we love. So this just acts perfectly to a little extension to the sofa, so more people can sit in here and hang out and chill. So yeah, absolutely love this piece. So we then have my lovely emerald green chair, again a HomeSense find, and we have the matching footstool with the metallic bottom, and the chair has a metallic gold legs. Absolutely love this chair. It was actually Jordan that decided to bring this colour into this room, so bring the emerald green in. He wanted a contrast to the grey and the pink, and I can understand that. So yeah, I went with it and I'm so pleased I did. It's such a gorgeous chair and really brightens up and changes the dynamics of this room. I love the way the Dicenio prints bring all of the colours together in here. So this room is not totally finished, we are getting there, but this chair is definitely a focal point of the room. So there are still a few things that we need to do in the living room. Everything, of course, has been put on hold at the moment. I'm in absolutely no rush, so it's not like I'm edging to get it finished. Although, obviously, I would like to get it finished. I'm not, you know, thinking too much about it. I just wanted to point that out in case you thought this room might be finished. But it is not yet. There's still quite a few things that I want to bring into here and that we need to kind of change around and perfect. Our TV stand. I've had so many questions on this. It is from Masons du Monde and is actually my first ever purchase from Masons du Monde. I am really impressed. Not only was it really reasonably priced, I was looking at pieces from places like Swoon, and I can't remember where else I was looking, but yeah, I love the Swoon pieces. I just wasn't sure that it'd be right for this room. I wanted something quite simple and quite plain, but that would still complement the room, and I feel like that has done it perfectly. It's actually a sideboard, so it's not a TV unit, but I feel like I wanted a sideboard. Basically, I wanted something with loads of storage in. So all of those doors open, you open the doors and it has so much storage inside. So I'm so happy with this piece. And I feel like it was really, really reasonable as well. So yeah, absolutely love it. Down in this corner here, we used to have a big fake rose bush, but I didn't feel like it fit the aesthetic of the room anymore. So we've moved that. That actually lives outside now. And I'm going to change that basket. That basket will probably go in the playroom. Yeah, I want something there. What that something is, I'm not sure yet. So I need to find my something when we can get out and about again and yeah, start looking around. I will find my something for there. So into the playroom. This is another room that we are nearly there with, but just needs a few more pieces in here, a few more bits changing round until we are finished. But there are some gorgeous pieces in here that I really want to show you guys. So this is my pink velvet made sofa. When I said to Jordan I wanted to get a pink sofa, he was like, really? More pink? But because the walls are white and there are some different prints in here, I feel like the pink works really well in here. The pink wouldn't work really well in here if everything was pink and there was no kind of neutral colours, but because it has the whites and the greys and the pastel tones, I think the pink works really, really well. So I absolutely love my pink sofa. And not only is it a sofa, it's a sofa bed. So if we ever have anyone round to stay, not that we do, but I like to have the option just in case, we can put out the sofa bed and someone can sleep on here. Also to mention, I always get so many questions on these. These are from HomeSense. The basket is from IKEA. And those set of baskets, which are so nice, love them. I should have included them in this video, but I forgot about them, but I'm giving them their own little segment now, are from made.com. They were out of stock not long after I bought them. If they are in stock, I will link them below. But yes, so gorgeous, and a lot of my pieces are from made.com. I love made.com. They're such a fabulous website. Everything's really contemporary, all of the colours that I love, all of the styles that I love, so highly recommend made.com. We then have my Totter and Tumble playmat, which I cannot recommend enough. So you stand on it and it's just really squishy, really padded. I love it mainly because it's perfect for the girls. They can do their tummy time on there. When they're sitting up, it'll be the perfect place for them to sit. It's completely wipeable as well, so you just wipe it and it cleans. It's also two-tone, so reversible. So it has a grey pattern underneath. It's like a cool grey, bluey grey. But I just love this dotty print. I'm actually going to get another one for the boys' bedroom. I love it that much. Oh, I just could go on about it all day. But yeah, the Totter and Tumble playmat. I actually saw these playmats at the baby show and fell in love with the brand and the style. So yeah, I had to purchase. It took me a while to find them again because I forgot to write down the name. But when I saw the Totter and Tumble brand, I knew they were the playmats that I loved, and they come in two different sizes. This is the standard size and they come in a smaller size, and I think I'm going to have to get the smaller size for the boys' bedroom just because I did try it up there and it doesn't quite fit perfectly. But such a beautiful piece to have in your home, especially if you have kids. My sister-in-law has one in her front room. After she saw this one, they do a really nice beige neutral one, which goes perfectly in her home. She has baby Sonny, obviously, so it's perfect for him. So coming up to my bedroom, and very dodgy lighting, sorry, but if I sat there in front of the window, you wouldn't see the bed, and the segment of the video is about the bed. So my pink bed. I love this bed so much. It was actually from eBay, and I know if you follow me on Instagram and you followed me a while back, you will know about the saga of the bed. So it took ages to come, and then when it did turn up, it was damaged. Unfortunately, the headboard was all ripped, and it wasn't even like a piece of damage that was at the bottom. It was right on the corner of the headboard, so you could see it. But the company I got it from were really good, and they replaced it for me. That is one thing I love about buying on eBay, is the fact you are protected, especially if you pay through PayPal. Maybe that's the only way you can pay on eBay, but yeah, I paid through PayPal, and when you pay through PayPal, you're always protected with the buyer protection, especially on eBay as well. And I know that because I sent a pair of sunglasses before on eBay, and the person receiving them said they didn't receive them, and because I didn't keep my proof of postage, I had to give the money back. So you are completely protected on eBay and PayPal. So yeah, this pink velvet bed, the only downside to this bed is it has no storage, so there's no drawers underneath and it doesn't pop up. So that's something I could really do with. So when I replace a new bed, if I ever moved house or anything like that, that is one thing I would look for. But this is great for a budget bed. I can't remember the price exactly, but it was very cheap, so I'll leave it in the description box. I think it was $2.99, maybe $3.50, I can't remember exactly, but love my pink bed. Again, this is another room we need to sort out. We're gonna get new bedside tables, new mirrors on the wall. I'm gonna get a shelf above the bed. I want to put my Dicenio prints above there, and it just needs a big sort out, but it's having the time to do it. And yeah, it's time to redecorate at the moment. It's few and far between. So we will get there eventually. I'm in no rush. If I could include this whole room in my favourite items, then I would, because I absolutely love every single piece in here. It's probably really echoey. I can hear myself echoing, so I do apologise if the sound is awful. I did this room on a budget, and I feel like I should maybe make a video on this all on its own about how I designed it, and how I kind of brought everything together in it, but I absolutely love this room. It is so gorgeous, but one of my favourite things in here has to be this gold sink. So I found this gold sink online and I feel like it just finishes the room off perfectly. I love everything in here. I love the mirror. The mirror is drenched, and if you put your finger over it, the light comes on and it changes from warm to cool lighting. So love that mirror. Then I'm going to turn it off. I obviously love the pink tiles that I chose, and I love the black accessories that go with it, but my favourite thing in here has to be the gold sink. I got it from Victoria Plumbing or Victoria Plum. I always get mixed up with the two. So wherever I got it from, I'll leave it linked below. Another thing I love in here, just because I have to talk about it, is this fake plant, which I got from Matalan. I love the fake plants in Matalan. If you do follow me on Instagram, you will know I'm trying to get into gardening a little bit. Not that I'm trying to get into it, I'm experimenting with it. When I say experimenting with it, I've planted sunflowers with the boys, but I would love to get into houseplants a bit more. But I don't know where to start, and I feel like I'm really bad at it. I tried to have a real houseplant last year and it just went wrong. So I've been put off a little bit, but I would love to try and get back into it and bring some real greenery into my home. So if you can recommend any really easy to look after houseplants, do let me know. I'm thinking of maybe getting some string of pearls. Is it string of pearls and string of hearts? I love both of those plants. I don't know if I've got the name right, but yeah, you know what I mean. Don't forget to go and check out Lisa's video. Thank you for watching my top 10 interior pieces I have in my home. I will see you guys soon.